We are live for UFC Mexico's main event featuring Brandon Moreno and Lone'er Kavanagh, a guy that's just 9-1, getting a big opportunity here against I guess you could say, legend. I mean, he's 23-9 now, but he's the former champ of the flyweight division, looking to get back in the win column, still number 6 contender. And if he can get a win here, he's looking upward at a top 5 fight next. More than a 2-1 favorite. We got Moreno winning, but we're 2-2 on the year right now. Now Moreno's going to be 1 inch taller at 5'7". He's 32, so he's still right in the prime. Lone'er Kavanagh not even there yet at 26. Moreno possesses a 3-inch reach advantage. Both guys are going to stand right-handed. Kavanagh actually outpaces Moreno, 4.3 significant strikes per minute to 3.6. So he's got some advantages for sure. Both fighters coming together, and this fight's getting ready to be on and popping. Wild atmosphere in Mexico, as they love their Mexican fighters. They've darn near won every fight in the main card tonight outside of King Green, who ended up landing the KO against Daniel Zellhuber. Other than that, it seems like Mexico's pretty much perfect tonight, at least in the main card. So both fighters staring each other down, ready to sprint to the center, and here we go. Herb Dean is your ref. This is a tough environment for Kavanagh, who's not even ranked, right? But obviously very good, from England. Moreno takes the center of the octagon here early and lands a left, catching Kavanagh off guard. And we'll see how long Moreno wants to stand and strike with Kavanagh, who's pretty good on the feet. I expect Moreno to land some takedowns here as early as possible once he realizes he may not be able to stand in there and strike with Kavanagh, who's got a lot of power and speed. 1 minute gone in the opening round. Already Moreno's thrown, both guys throwing with power, but Moreno definitely throwing with power. Hasn't really connected thus far. And Kavanagh's solid, man. He's built strong in the legs, upper body, big shoulders. Certainly looks the part. The only thing is that he's 26. He's still young. He's still getting better every time we see him. Oh, Moreno takes a big right. And that backs Moreno up for the time being. Kavanagh takes over the center of the octagon. And when you look at the flyweight division, it's on the rise, especially with Pantoja losing the belt, Joshua Van taking over. He's fighting Tatsuro Taira. You still got Pantoja in the wings. I mean, basically lost the belt because of an injury. Brandon Moreno is now 6th, which is crazy. Seems like he should still be 3rd or 4th, but, you know, you lose a fight here and there and you fall quickly. And another right by Kavanagh and a left jab. Already to me, Kavanagh just looks quicker on the feet. I'm expecting Moreno to try to shoot him for a takedown at any time. Try to slow the pace down. Try to take control. And those leg kicks by Kavanagh are starting to pay off. Moreno already lifting the lead leg on the kick. Oh, a kick up high. My goodness, that was quick by Kavanagh. Ooh, wee. And a nice right by Moreno. Finally connects. And a left by Moreno. Nice. And another left. Oh, a spinning kick by Kavanagh, who slips and gets right back up. Kavanagh is quick. I mean, everyone in this division is quick, but Kavanagh is exceptionally quick. I mean, he gets that leg up. He got that leg up high so quick on Moreno, he never even saw it coming. Moreno into the center of the octagon. He lands a left. And so far, doing a good job of staying in the center. He lands a right. There it is. So far, a decent first round. It's 17-12 for Kavanagh in favor of significant strikes. In favor of him, I should say. Total strikes the same. Head strikes 11-9, so it's a little bit closer there. And Moreno with a jab. Moreno's landing, head strikes especially. Kavanagh's landing everywhere. But it just seems harder. It's like he's got to lunge to land it, which means he could get caught at some point in time. And another, ooh, look at the back of the leg for Moreno. Those leg kicks by Kavanagh are paying off. And that's going to be a problem as the fight goes on. Ooh, wee. And you could tell Moreno's feeling that already. Not really a limp, watching him walk to the corner, but you can tell that it's going to be something that's going to bother him. I mean, you're talking about straight bone there in the front on the shin, but he's taking the kicks to the back of the calf. And eventually that's going to be a problem. Excuse me, if Kavanagh keeps landing. And a little bit of panic in the corner of Moreno. Kavanagh probably won that round. He's up 19-13 in significant strikes. And in the corner, he looks fresh. Moreno looks like there's some wear and tear there, both on the calf and on the face. Round 2 coming up. And credit Kavanagh, who looks like he's in tremendous shape for this fight. I mean, he came in well prepared. And it's not an easy situation fighting, a Mexican fighter in Mexico in the main event when the crowd's at its peak, right? Ooh, nice right by Moreno. Moreno backs off. He whiffs on the jab. And another leg kick by Kavanagh. It takes Moreno down. He gets right back to his feet. Oof. And if you're Kavanagh, you want to keep working on that calf. No question about it. Sometimes guys will start in round 1 and land those leg kicks, and then they'll go away from it. As the fight goes on, you just settle in the fight. It becomes a back and forth, and it's like there's another one. And that's something Kavanagh's just got to keep working on. Let's go, Moreno. Come on. And there's a takedown attempt. That ought to tell you that he does not want to strike with him anymore. Oh. Nice strike up top by Kavanagh. I don't know if it was a leg kick or a knee. It happened so quick. Yeah, the counter ability from Kavanagh is a serious problem for Moreno. Every time Moreno lands, he's like really lunging out there, and his hands are dropping. So that when Moreno throws a left, that left hook by Kavanagh is really something that can land at some point in time. Moreno's a tough out, though. This guy's been in 5-round battles. You remember with Davis and Figueiredo 4 times back in the day. Those guys went at it. So it's not like he's in uncharted waters. I mean, he's a former champ for a reason. He's going to be able to weather this, but seems like Kavanagh's slowly breaking him down. He's up by 19 significant strikes right now. Head strikes 31-14. So big round 2 for Kavanagh. Oh, another left by Kavanagh, right. Boy, Moreno's in trouble. He takes another right and a leg kick that was really close. Boy, and Kavanagh is working on Moreno big time right now. Moreno slips, gets back to his feet. And it was getting close, and another right by Kavanagh and a left upper. And this is a problem for Moreno right now. The leg kicks are landing to that calf. And now he's just pounding away up top. And working on that calf also, slows Moreno down when he wants to shoot for takedowns. Because I don't think Moreno really wants to stand and strike with this guy. And he literally has a ring around his calf right now. Gosh, Kavanagh is quick on the counters. Another left hook off the jab by Kavanagh. And a left-right combo. Yeah, he's breaking Moreno down, man. In this round, he's up 35-15 in significant strikes. But we might be in trouble with another pick here, guys. This main event picks are very, very tough. If we can't get Moreno right in Mexico against an unranked opponent, predicting fights in the UFC is ridiculously tough. Because right now it's not looking good. There's a tab, round 2. Ooh-wee. I think Kavanagh's up 2-0. Wow. Ooh, look at that close-up on the calf. Mm-mm-mm. And they're in Moreno's corner once again. And it looks like he's been through 5 rounds already. We're only going into round 3. Kavanagh standing up, looking fresh. It looks like he hasn't even been touched yet. So he's up 39-19 in head strikes. 11 leg kicks landed. He's not going to the body too much. He's a lot of head strikes and some calf kicks is what's working for him. And a lot of those are on the counter. Boom. Oof. Here we go. Crowd getting loud ahead of round 3. They want Moreno to step it up. But he's in a very tough situation. He's going to have to make this an all-out phone booth type fight. Close quarters. And you really can't just land one against Kavanagh. You got to land combos. Because Kavanagh is countering every time. There it is. Left, right by Moreno to start the round. And the way you do that is by, to stop those calf kicks, you got to be a little aggressive. Again, get in the telephone booth, close quarters, or a takedown. Moreno's definitely keeping his composure. But he's getting outpaced big time. Almost 2-1. Everybody weighing in is saying 2-0 Kavanagh. So Moreno's going to have to run the table here. And I'm waiting to see if there's any momentum change. Moreno's definitely not giving up. He's starting to pick up the pace here a little bit, realizing he's got to win this round. And the pace is getting ridiculous for Moreno. He's starting to pick it up big time. Not really landing. But the key is right now is that you're throwing. Ooh, nice combo by Kavanagh. So Kavanagh's thrown 150 head strikes to 99 for Moreno. So he's outpacing him there. Significant strikes thrown, not landed. 180 to 117. 70 to 43 landed. So he's outpacing Moreno in terms of, just throwing. Moreno's kind of closing the gap a little bit in this round, but he's still getting outpaced. Crowd trying to back him up, chant Moreno. 2:45 left, round 3. Finally, Moreno shoots in. He's got some control against the fence, and this is what Moreno needs. You got to slow down Kavanagh and either get him against the fence with some clinch control and strikes and get him on the ground. And now Kavanagh fighting hands, trying to pull him apart. 2:13 left, round 3. Yep, and looking a lot better for Moreno now. This control up against the fence is big. Now Kavanagh gets a left arm around. He's digging the underhooks. He's trying to get out of it here. And Moreno lets him loose. Back to the center. 1:45 left, round 3. Come on, Moreno, you got to go, man. Gosh, the difference in the way these fighters look right now. I mean, Moreno looks like he's in his second fight of the night. Kavanagh looks clean. I mean, just clean. One good thing, though, Moreno's doing in this round is he's closing the gap. He's not allowing Kavanagh to get comfortable. He's constantly chasing. And when Kavanagh resets, Moreno's coming right after him. Big left by Moreno misses. Oof. Those calf kicks are definitely causing problems. Another tie up here. Control against the fence from Moreno. I think Moreno's going to win this round. 15 seconds left. Good response by Moreno. And every round is now becomes even more crucial for Moreno. He did his job here. 3-round fight. He loses 29-28. But it's a 5-round fight. And now Kavanagh breathing a little bit harder. He's still on his feet. Not looking quite as clean. Yeah, significant strikes, 74 to 47 in favor of Kavanagh. But it was that way, or even better, for him going into round 3. So I believe Moreno got the win there. He controlled the round. And Moreno actually looks more comfortable heading into round 4. So this is going to be a big round for Moreno. Kavanagh too. If you want to win this fight, do it now. Don't let this thing go into the fifth 2-2 with all the momentum swung. So this round is a round that Kavanagh has got to really get after it. Both guys do. This is shaped to be a big round right here. I think both of these guys recognize the situation. It's 2-1 Kavanagh. Never know with these judges, but it's been pretty clear. And Moreno comes out with a double left. Both hooks. And a big right by Moreno. Oh boy. There's another takedown attempt. At worst, it's going to lead to control. As he lifts the leg, Kavanagh trying to stay on his feet. Moreno pins him. Now he's got the arms locked. Look for the knee. There it is. And another one. And this is what you want to see from Moreno in rounds 1 and 2. He just couldn't get it done, right? And it's probably because he wanted to stand and strike with Kavanagh. Let's see what this young buck has. And now he realizes, okay, this young buck has it. He's got a lot. Speed, composure, good technique, low leg kicks. And now Moreno's had enough of that, and he's going back to his style. As Moreno has him pinned up against the fence, he's landing knees to the lower leg of Kavanagh. There's another. And it's like every 4 seconds. Yeah, and this fight's changing right now. Anything can still happen in this round. It's not like Moreno's done a lot, but he's got Kavanagh controlled. Kavanagh can't seem to do anything about it other than stay on his feet. And Moreno's landed about 12 knees now to Kavanagh. Now the ref's saying, let's work. The crowd is going to be booing if they separate this fight. You know, crowds sometimes, they want the fight separated, but right now it's favoring the Mexican. And to me, he's doing enough not to get a separation. He's landing knees every 5 seconds. Moreno looking for the takedown, can't get it. No question, this position favors Moreno. This is why the crowd, Herb Dean is saying, come on, we got to pick it up, guys. And they finally let loose. It's a good thing that Herb Dean didn't separate him. But Kavanagh has defended all 5 takedown attempts. Fighters don't always get, oh, those low leg kicks are now paying off for Kavanagh as Moreno is showing signs of that being the case. He's trying to move around and get it back in the game, but man, he might have to switch to southpaw here in a second. Yep, there it goes. Ooh, nice left by Kavanagh. But even though that leg is bothering him, a minute 30 left here, he's got to keep the foot on the gas pedal, right? This round is very close. Leg kick to the body by Kavanagh. Yeah, and if you're Kavanagh, you want to be going for that leg. I mean, there's just no question about it. And Moreno goes right in for a takedown attempt. Has him pinned up against the fence. But Moreno clearly having trouble putting pressure on that left calf. We've seen him slide now 4 times as he leans up against the fence. There's a knee. He also has to plant with his left leg whenever, he wants to use the right knee. And there's the left knee. Because he's having trouble planting where those calf kicks have landed. But he's still doing a good job landing the right knee. Herb Dean is saying, come on, guys, we got to go. But he's landing knee after knee after knee. And a nice elbow there by Moreno. I think Moreno's done enough to win this round. Final 10 seconds. We'll see what happens. Spinning back kick by Kavanagh. Whew. Tough round to score there, but I'll give it to Moreno. The stats are looking sideways, but round by round, I think Moreno barely won the last two. I think it's 2-2 right now. Although you can't trust the judges. And remember, stats could be lopsided, and the fighter in favor could still lose the fight. There's no point system in the UFC, right? I mean, it'd be like in football if you outscored your opponent 28-0 in the first quarter. You end up scoring more points, but the other team scored more in each of those remaining three quarters and lost, like, let's just say 42-35. In the UFC, the team that won more quarters will win the fight, even though the stats could be against them. So that's the problem with not having a point system. It's round by round, a lot like boxing. And here we go. To me, it's 2-2, but I wouldn't put it past them to have one or two judges at 3-1. So I don't know if Moreno needs a finish or not. It's a tricky situation here. Crowd getting loud once again. Moreno's dancing around to try to get that leg going, but it's definitely a problem. And any leg kick there's another one. He's going to cause problems, and Moreno drives Kavanagh back into the fence. So he's relentless now with his control time. Will it pay off? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm telling you, these stats could be heavily in favor of Kavanagh, and Moreno could still sneak out 3 rounds here. He's done enough with control up against the fence. It's basically taking Kavanagh out of half of a round, and meanwhile, he's landing strikes to the body. He's landing knees every 4 or 5 seconds. And it just appears to me that Moreno is getting back in this thing as he continues to control him up against the fence. So he's doing a heck of a job right now. But will it pay off if we go to a decision? That's the question. Is how are the judges going to see this thing happening? And Moreno continues to build up control time. And, it's going to be tricky when we go to a decision as far as how the judges see this thing going down. It's easily 2-0 for Moreno, or for Kavanagh in the first 2 rounds. Then I think Moreno won the next 2, and round 5 is crucial for sure. And once again, we're having trouble here with Paramount Plus. And I don't want to start getting negative with Paramount Plus because I love it, but it just seems like every main event, something is going wrong. Everything is working, but Paramount Plus. Let me see if we can get something here. And everything's down. This is just ridiculous, man. Dang it, man. care if I got to get this thing pulled up on the phone. We're going to watch the end of the fight. That's for sure. All right. All right. We're in the final 30 seconds, y'all. And I don't think we miss anything because Moreno still tied him up against the fence. And I'll tell you what, I think Moreno's going to sneak out a victory here. Final 10 seconds left in the fight. Here we go. All right. And that'll do it. Man. So I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting with these refs right here, or with these judges, man. And although we lost the stream, it seems like this is happening. We don't lose the stream the whole night until the main event. This has happened in 3 of the first 5 weeks. We've lost the stream for like 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on. But we're back up and running now. It doesn't seem like we missed much. I mean, Moreno controlled nearly the whole 5th round up against the fence, landed knees, things of that nature. Herb Dean kept warning him, got to go. We got to fight. We got to do something. But he's not going to separate him because he knows the Mexican crowd will not like that. And look at that leg, man. Kavanagh did a great job. And all he needs is 2 judges to give him 1 round in rounds 3 through 5. And Kavanagh's corner is telling him, great job. And he might lose his fight. He might win it. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, when you get into the numbers, if we can get those pulled up. Here we go. 62-36 in head strikes for Kavanagh. 94-55 in significant strikes. Kavanagh, everything's Kavanagh. 152-120 total strikes. 720 of control for Moreno. 0 for 8 on takedowns, but 720 of control was huge because it allowed him to slow down the fight. It's hard to go against the guy in a round where he controls his opponent for 2 or 3 minutes because the other 2 minutes is pretty much even. I just think Moreno's going to sneak one out here. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, it's going to be split. 49-48. Yeah, 48-47 across the board, I think. Here we go. Lone'er Kavanagh gets the win. Wow. There might have been a 49-46 in there. I can't believe that. But Lone'er, not Lonnie. Lone'er Kavanagh gets the win. Can you believe this? He walks in to Mexico and beats Brandon Moreno, the former champ. He's unranked. He's now going to be in the top 10. You know, how often do we see guys get it? They got to get into the top 15, call out a top 10 guy, get there, go to the top 5. Well, now this guy's going to get a top 5. He just skipped 2 levels in one fight. It's amazing. Amazing. But Lone'er Kavanagh gets the win over Brandon Moreno in Mexico. Flyweight division, UFC Mexico.